What's going on, guys? It's the real Mr. Squid here. Welcome back to another episode of the DW20 pack. I hope y'all are having a good day. I'm having a good day. So today we're going to be messing around in the factory a little more, messing with our sweet roll production and trying to get that wrapped up. I've done a couple things in between this episode and the last episode. So where we last left off was we had the wheat getting crushed in our crushing wheels and on this conveyor belt. So what I've done since then is I have a nice tunnel here separating our seeds going towards the trash and our flour coming this way. I'm gonna get a piece of flour so I can emulate this for you. Because yeah, I currently have not too many seeds going because I kept, when I was tinkering around with it, I had a bunch of flour and seeds and everything flying anywhere, or everywhere, sorry. Yeah, so back here is the biggest thing I've done. And this is how we turn our wheat flour into actual dough. So, our wheat flour goes along the conveyor belt, and then it sits upon the depot until it is turned into dough. And once it's turned into dough, this brass funnel will, recognize that it's dough, grab the item, and output it upwards, which then allows this belt to grab it. Now, this is our first time in this factory messing around with encased fans and bulk washing is what it's called in JEI. So it's pretty simple. It's just you just put water in front of a fan and you want to make it spin, and that pushes the water particles forward. And since this conveyor belt takes the items to a depot where they're stored and held, instead of them flying all over the place, they're just held there until they're transformed or washed into dough. And then they're popped up and they're brought this way. Now, what we have to do today is we have to cook those items. That's why I didn't show you guys me doing the encased fan with the power washer, because we are going to be messing around today with an encased fan and some fire, because we have to put the dough through a smoking process using an encased fan and fire. So it's basically the same thing. I figured it'd be okay if I just show you one of them. But the way I did get the setup is with a gearbox and some shafts going back to these cog wheels that I have set up, these three right here, that link to this belt. It's super cool the way you can transfer energy all around just by, you look at your building, you're like, oh, I can pull some energy out right there. I can pull some rotational energy from here, there, everywhere. It's pretty cool. I also found out that if you press F3, you can actually see, I'm not sure what this is actually representing, but I think it's the rotational energy that's being shared, I think. But it's kind of cool because you can see where, you can see this is all in one, this is all coming from the source. So this thing spinning here is spinning all of this stuff. It's pretty cool. Okay, so now it's time for us to deal with the fire, the cooking of the items. Put a bunch on here. So I think we're going to want to get our items onto a deployer, or I'm sorry, a depot. And once they're on a depot, we should be able to... Where's our funnel? That's a tunnel. It's always the tunnel funnel madness. There it is. Brass funnel. So we should be able to put this like this, switch it downwards, and filter it with bread. I need a piece of bread. So now what that's going to do is that's going to only allow bread to fall through this. So the dough should just sit there. As much dough that comes, a lot of it is going to sit there. This should not go on here. It should get backed up and just stuck on here, which is fine. So then what we're going to do is we are going to set up a little bit of a fire here. It's okay. It's a controlled factory fire, guys. It's safe. I promise. So we get a fire going, a fan behind it, a fan that's hopefully spinning the right way. There we go. And now we just got to connect it. We'll probably do that with just some belts here. Belt there. Is this the right way? That looks like it's... Oh, yep, it is cooking it. So as soon as one cooks, we should see bread drop down. Come on. Yes, perfect. Okay. That is what we want. So let's get another belt set up here. Because the way I want to have this whole factory is the entirety of the bread setup is on the left. The milk setup's on the right, and then it all meets in the middle. So we're going to bring this towards the front kind of middle area. Maybe this far? We'll put a shaft in here so we can get some rotational energy. Perfect. Okay. I know that's not the prettiest setup, and it hurts, but I think it's gonna work pretty good. So now we're gonna start messing around with the whole milk side of things and the cows. So the first thing we're going to need is a cow. Thankfully, I have one in this safari net, also known as a mob imprisonment tool. So let's put our cow, I'm thinking, here, because we're gonna need to make a loop. We're gonna need the bucket to get the cow, or milk the cow, and then we're gonna need to loop back around. So we're going to be using a deployer. A deployer is an item you can use to, like, basically right-click, left-click, items. You can put items in this thing's hand. So we're going to put a bucket in its hand, like so. And then when the cow's in range, it would actually milk it. That's how this is going to work. We're just going to need some specific filtering. You know what? I'm thinking we're going to move you, actually. Now that I think about this. Maybe right over here would be good. Come on, cow, get in there. There we go. Nice and tidy. With a deployer, working like so. I always forget that you can just use the wrench to rotate it. One of these is going to rotate it the right way. There we go. Perfect. So we don't care about a filter on what can go into it, because that's what this filter is here. This only allows certain things to go inside of it. We only care about an exporting filter, which we'll use with a brass funnel with a milk bucket. So only a milk bucket is what will come out of this. So if we give it a bucket, take the bucket, come on. Have the bucket for you. Okay, cool. Now if we rotate this, a milk bucket pops out. Cool. The question is, can we lift that up? Can we bring that a little higher? I'm not sure. We'll have to find out about that. Like if I wanted to bring that into a belt, would this work? I don't think it would. Let me drink this and do this again. Come on. And take it. And go. Oh, the filter's not set. I'm gonna need that back, thank you. Okay, now we go. No, I need to filter it. This dang thing's not working. Okay, here we go. Filter. Give it the milk bucket, or drink the milk bucket. Hand. Go. No, it appears that this is not going to work. So we're going to have to find a better way to get these items out. I'm not sure if there is a better way. Let me tinker around with this thing for a second, guys, and I'll be right back. Just real quick. Okay, guys, I don't know I wasn't able to figure this out sooner and on camera, but shortly after that cut, I just thought, I was like, why don't I just lift the whole thing up? Because then I can just drop the items wherever I want, and they'll be at a nice level. Just because, like, in this entire factory, I've been trying to avoid digging into the floor, just because I thought it'd add a cleaner look to it, which I think it has. Yep, as you can see, there should be nowhere where the floor is obstructed or broken. So yeah, I just lifted the entire deployer up. So the next thing we got to do is we're going to grab out of the bottom of it. As soon as I just said I'm not going to break the floor, I got to break the floor. Dang it. It's okay. It's only it's only temporary. I didn't even have to break the floor. So yeah, we're going to get this set up with where'd the bucket go. And it's kind of weird because like this should not be able to milk it, but because, you know how cows work, but because of the hitbox, it is able to milk it. So that is perfect. So filter like that, drink this, and here is your bucket. And the next time it goes around, it should put out the back. Well, this will work if there's something here, I imagine. Like if there's a block, maybe. Okay, well, I don't know why it's not working right now, but it should work. I'm gonna bank on it working. So the next step, let me turn off hitboxes here, is to grab said fluid and bring it to an item drain. So if we wanted to, we could probably do that like almost immediately. Yeah, that connected. Watch, it's gonna work. Right? Or I took the bucket, didn't I? Dang it. Why are you not getting filled with milk? You have a filter. Oh, it's because this is pointing the wrong way. I'm such a fool. There we go. Now this is gonna work. Take these glasses off so we can watch it happen. And there we go. And then it gets flung off. So whenever a bucket of liquid goes over an item drain, it will take the fluid and then drain it into it. So now, we gotta put the goggles back on to see that. We have 1 bucket of milk. This can only hold 1.5 buckets. So what we're gonna do is we're going to pump it out using a mechanical pump and some fluid pipes. And we're going to bring that fluid into our fluid tank that we have set up right here, I'm thinking. I think a good place for it. I mean, actually, right there looks pretty good. So let's see if we can do that. We're going to do this, this. And we got to add a mechanical pump there. Yeah, okay, perfect. So now, if this is rotating, which I'll have to do it to show you guys. So, need that hand crank, please. So that is the wrong direction. Oh no, it's the right direction. I feel like fluid should be going in. Oh, it is. It just takes a minute. Okay, yeah. So, yep, you just got to keep doing this. So we're going to have this system going up. And so this is going to be our milk storage. And then we're going to have another pump, I'm thinking, on the other side. And that is going to pump over to our spout, which we'll have near the center. Probably a couple blocks up like so. Something like that. And then it's going to, the bread is going to come underneath. The milk is going to shoot, down onto it. And we'll have sweet rolls. And then it's going to be awesome. So let's make it happen. So now that we have a tank, can we pull out this side? We can. We can pull directly out of it. Let's do that. And you can make it to where you can see the liquid, which I'll do probably like every couple, just to make sure it's coming out. And this way, make a nice turn. Oh, on top, please. Perfect. See, now the one thing I don't know is, I know that the way that these mechanical pumps work is that they will rotate based on the system, but I don't know if the other side of this fluid tank is considered part of the system. So let's pump and see, because then we might only need 1 pump instead of 2. $592. 592. Let me try shifting. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we gotta shift it. Yeah, we gotta shift it. So if we see milk there, we know we're good. If we don't see milk there, then we know we're not good. Okay. So we got that. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna need to add another pump. Okay. Let's get a pump going. Super easy to make these pumps. Just like, it's literally just a pipe and a cogwheel. It's super simple. And we can put that... We'll figure out where we put that, because we got to get some energy going to this system, some rotational energy. So let's work on that for now. First thing I'm going to do, I think, is... I want to bring this up, for sure. Get a gearbox. Maybe even a vertical gearbox? Let's see. Vertical gearbox. And another vertical gearbox. Maybe a normal gearbox. I want to put like a belt going from over here to over here. I feel like that'd be a really simple way to do this. Just overcomplicating it a little bit. This isn't gonna connect, is it? Yeah, no, I didn't think so. So what we could do is just vertical gearbox. This is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, in my head I was thinking, I'm just gonna slap this together. I'm just gonna slap it together. Okay. Let's just bring it over. We're not gonna get fancy with it. I'll get some cogwheel action in there. Don't always need a belt. Okay, that's going the right way. Very cool. Now let's see if we can somehow... Can we pull out the other side of this? Oh, we can. Perfect. And we can do it with a gearbox, which will then allow us to do this. But that is spinning in the wrong direction. So we're going to add another gearbox, and then put the gear down. And now it's spinning in the right direction. Okay, so our milk collection, for the most part, is done. Now all I have to do is somehow... We're going to have to get some belts laying down for sure. We're also going to need, I think, a depot over here. Let's not worry about that just yet. A funnel is what I need. Okay, so to make the circle. Right. Okay, so we're going to have to grab the bucket off of this. So let's give this thing a bucket and kind of see where it goes. It dumps the milk in there, and then it flings the bucket there. We need to get it back to our deployer here. I'm not sure how we're going to do that, but we're going to do it. That way. And we're going to need to bring it this way. We can always move these. Like, this can change. This can change for now. Add a gearbox here. Fill that up with stone. Belt and belt. Let's grab a bucket and see what happens now. Nope, no, I don't want to filter that to buckets. Just take the bucket. Fill it up with milk. Dump it off. And then it goes right there. Fantastic. Okay, that is actually perfection. Gotta love it. Now we just got to bring it up. We'll do that with another funnel, I'm thinking. Only empty buckets can go through this system. We bring it at least this far. We're sort of bring it back over there. I'm not sure how we're going to get the rotation for these, but we'll figure it out. Come on. Spin the right way. There we go. And we have run out of power. I still haven't automated how to get stone and stuff and cobblestone in here. But it keeps running. Keep getting bread. 30 bread. Nice. Should be able to bring this cog up further. Put it into a gearbox. Yep, and that'll do it. And then we can just bring this across. Okay. So, here is a bucket. Empty goes in there. Empty bucket goes across. Up. Love it when a good plan comes together. To do that, we're just going to use some cogs. We're going to bring this signal up. That is the wrong way. I do hate when that happens. How can we fix that? We might as well set up our funnel now, because this is right. We just got to get energy to it. And that should dump the empty bucket back in. I know what we can do. We can grab another gearbox. This whole, you know, sometimes it feels like this whole mod is just nothing but gearboxes. Put that like so, like so, like so, and belt. Okay, so this belt is just a tension belt for this one. Okay, let's give this system a test. Milk bucket goes in, or empty bucket gets milk, dumps the milk. Empty bucket goes this way, shoots up, should come across, and hopefully, where did it go? Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot that the actual... Okay, so what we actually need to do, instead of putting the funnel on the side of the mechanical belt, we need to put the funnel on the top of the deployer. Let's try that one more time. This is a tunnel. Dang it. Okay, like so, with an empty bucket filter. It's the last try you get, system. You better work. Milk. Empty bucket. Up. Over. Hopefully we see an empty bucket in this guy's hand. Yes! 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 Perfection! We have all the milk in the world. Okay. And we even did it in a... I think this is pretty nice and compact, to be honest. I'm pretty proud of this. Okay, so now we just gotta bring the milk over this way. I'll add something right here so we can see if we're getting any flow with the milk. Now where is that other... There it is. Rotate this. Why is it doing that? Maybe if we place it like that. You know what? It could be that it can't be directly connected. So what we'll do is we'll do this and then this. There we go. And then we'll do that. Very confused for a second. And what we will do here is we will switch this to a cog. That shouldn't matter. Oh, we can't switch that to a cog, actually. We have to switch this one. Nope, not like that. We have to switch this one to a cog, and then bring it down. But it's doing it the wrong way. Ugh, that always happens when you don't want it to. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter where we put this. We can put it on this side of it. And then I think that'll work. No. There's no reason for this to fix it, is there? No, I didn't think there would be. Oh, you can literally just switch the direction of the pipe? That feels like cheating. But we're gonna accept it. Because it's working, Look, there's milk! Wait, what happens if there's... Oh, we're wasting our milk. It's going everywhere. Oh, no. Okay. Milk, go this way, please. Come on, spout. You can fill up. Come on. Looks like there's milk over this way. Milk! Yes! Okay, cool. Now we just got to get a depot. Craft it up. Oh, this might be my new favorite mod yet. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Okay, so let's just get the bread on there, and this should be automatic, because I don't believe that the... Yeah, this doesn't need anything. It's filled with milk. Our backup of milk is filling up. Oh, this is so cool. Let's add another one right here to add to the look. Oh, it looks so cool. And there's a good amount of room left in the factory so far. So now we have to turn these items into the depot. Just thinking of a way to turn. We can actually bring this all forward a little bit. Like so, maybe? Like, directly across? Because I want to have some space between this and this. This is honestly just the best thing ever, and I love it. Okay. Shafts, and we've got to turn these items. Let's actually shorten this. Bring something like this. And like this. Nope, this. One of these. There, oh, there it was. There it is. Okay. So this should be as simple as gearbox and 2 shafts. Don't tell me we're out of gearboxes. We're out of gearboxes! They are used for everything in this mod. So if I put that there. Yep, that should. Okay, okay, it's time for the moment of peace, or the moment of truth, not the moment of peace, the moment of truth. Let's get some seeds. I'm spinning around. Fill this up. This should start working, and it should start working beautifully. It did it without me seeing it. I didn't get to see the first one. We didn't see these. These aren't real. Throw these in the trash. These didn't happen. Okay. Any second here, we should get our piece of wheat. And now it's flour. It's gonna go this way. Also, I found out about this thing called a rotational speed controller. And I found out if you have enough stress units, you can actually, like, I could turn the speed of this whole system up to, like, 256, and it gets fast. Okay, so this should turn to dough, which should then hop up to here. And then it's gonna, gonna get cooked over here. I'm so excited. Yes, come on, turn into bread. Turn into bread. Yes! And with this full of milk, this being full of milk, it's gonna go over to the depot and turn into a dang sweet roll. Let's get a crate. Not a crate, a drawer, maybe. Let's get a nice spruce drawer to put this on display at. And just for the last thing that we're gonna do, is we're going to put them into this drawer. I think we can do that. If not, then we're not going to do it, but I think we can do it. Maybe not. Well, either way, I'm happy with this. I mean, we definitely do need to put them into storage somehow, so maybe I can do that with a, like a brass funnel. There we go. That is good enough. Brass funnel just drops it on the floor. That's funny. Don't drop it on the floor. And this is going to start kicking them out, so we got to figure out how to get these stored properly. I'll be back in a second, guys. Okay, guys, I figured that out. I just lifted this this whole system up, the whole like depot and spout system, and that allowed me to add funnels and nice mechanical belts going right into this spruce drawer, which leaves this factory done and dusted, sweet as pie. because it's a sweet roll. Sweet as a sweet roll. I am very happy with this. This was a big endeavor for me to take on since it was like my first time using Create. I had to like figure out a lot and read a lot, but this mod is great. The things you can do with it are just unimaginable. And some of the things I've seen online, like on Reddit and stuff, oh, crazy. And this is basically all from the power of me cooking with a furnace. So, yeah. Anything you can imagine, you can do it. It's pretty cool. But since this episode ran kind of long, I think that's gonna. I didn't want to do too many cuts because I wanted you guys to see everything. And, oh, I'm sorry, Wally. Oh my goodness. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, maybe a comment down in the in the down there. And until next time, peace out.